nan is the craziest motherfucker in that house, so anywhere he sleeps is the crazy room.
I was surprised that it didn't get divided boys and girls. Were you?
Why?
Because there's 2 bedrooms. One is pastel pink and one is more bluey green, and it just seemed like...
I like that pink one. I like that duvet cover, the geometric pink. I need to snap that up off my snap.
Oh, cheeky plug.
We got contacts there now.
I've been refusing to retweet their stuff, remember?
I know, but now we've got a friend from them. Maybe we get a discount.
Slide a discount code into our DMs. What else went down after those bedrooms opened?
Kartik said to Derek, I want to talk to you about spirits tomorrow.
Oh yeah, he said, I don't and cannot at will draw spirits to me. You can't summon the spirits. No one can conjure them up. Hang on, is that not his USP in his whole fucking career?
That's exactly what he used to do on Most Haunted. And he just did it on tonight on that fucking thing, didn't he? What's wrong with that cat?
He looks at me like shit when I don't touch him now.
Stroke me. I want to put that flea stuff on him. Sorry, non-podcast related talk. Don't drink that drink. And then what happened? Oh, Sam and Jordan were in bed together like a pair of little twerps. And Sam said, if you get voted out first, you look like a prick. You know what to do, viewers.
It won't be one of those two, though, will it? They won't get even nominated first. Oh, Kartik was in bed saying, this is so nice. I'm in Big Brother. The Big Brother in the UK. Like, the Big Brother in the UK. So happy, so content. Even though he was in bed with Derek Akora, this guy is still happy.
That's good. And then Chad, I've written Paul accidentally in my blog. Sorry, I was tired by that point.
Entitled arsehole in the diary room.
He doesn't know which girl to shoot for. They're all hot enough for me to date right now, but not the old lady, even though she's awesome. I don't know who he means by that.
Helen Lederer.
Okay, and they all seem open to me. I tweeted this yesterday, but imagine if that was a woman talking about men in the house like that. You can't imagine it, can you? Because it just wouldn't happen.
No, it wouldn't happen.
Like, literally coming on to every single man in the house. Can you imagine the names on Twitter about that imaginary woman?
People must be calling this guy a complete prick as well, though, aren't they?
He just seems to only have a one-track mind.
Didn't he say he's not being cocky? He's just, like, stating the fact that he's got the better chance than all of these other people. It's something to do with his looks, I think.
Yeah. I've put he's probably the same age as Helen Lederer. On the whole, so that's the end of the first night as far as I've got.
Yep, that is the end of the episode.
Were you fairly happy, though, with the housemates on the whole? I was.
I was.
Even these twerps. The worst thing is that Sam and that Jordan twerps, isn't it?
But Jordan having that conversation with Trisha was so good.
Don't cling on to that. That weren't worth
No, but that just, like,
there.
brought that out of Trisha, so he made Trisha look better. He can stay for a little while, then he needs to go. But that Sam, he's not going to bring anything.
That Sam is so bugging. He's awful. So, did you watch the live from the house? The live feed? The live link. Bring back the live link.
Last night?
No, that one on
the launch night.
Yeah.
I saw some of it when we got in.
The best bit.
I got in.
The best bit. I don't know how you faced watching that when you got in.
I was eating a plate of food.
You're a masochist. The best bit was Paul Danan trying to convince Trisha he was in Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I missed that bit.
And she proper bought it as well. And he was like, yeah, it's on in 2 weeks.
Why wouldn't she?
I know.
Because she don't know him from Adam.
Because she was like, are you a real actor or are you scripted reality? He was like, no, I'm a real actor.
Oh, yeah.
And she was like, what are you in?
He is, like, reality star. He wouldn't admit to being a reality star.
He's both. Like, when did he last act in an actual programme? Well, tonight in That Stupid Task.
I've never seen him in anything. I've never seen him in anything. I've not even watched Hollyoaks.
No, it's just a Looney Tunes. Just Rent-A-Gob. There wasn't much to speak of on the live feed. A lot of it we actually saw on the show, didn't we?
Yeah.
But it's still nice to have that hour of live feed. So give us that little come, please, Big Brother.
A whole hour, not even half an hour.
Oh, please, sir.
I was amazed. Like, I was watching. I was like, hang on, this is still going. God,
we're so grateful for small mercies. Embarrassing.
Sad, isn't it?
Tragic. So now on to tonight's show. Was it just me? And I know it wasn't because of Twitter.
Yeah.
Was tonight's show a bit of a duffer?
Was it? I don't know. We'll see when we go through the notes. Like, it was okay. I was very tired. I like the talent show was fun.
Yeah, you were tired. You've actually fallen asleep, and you said, "I hope you're doing the notes because I'm not written anything."
This guy's going mad on me.
He loves you.
That's
rubbing
my
his
feet.
face all over you. All over your feet. That's disgusting. So Barry was saying he was in EastEnders for 10 years. Then he got called into the office and told he had to leave, and he was quite relieved, to be honest.
And also, he's always said. See, for us, these sort of things are going to be really enjoyable.
Yeah.
What I meant to say about EastEnders earlier is like, it's a thing that you all grow up watching with your mum. Like everyone in this country, pretty much, they'll watch it as a kid.
Yeah.
And it's the kind of thing that, because it's been going for so long, like, even though you've not watched it for maybe 2 years, you'll go back to it, but you'll still be able to pick it up and you'll see, like, oh, this family's doing this now.
Yeah.
Like, everyone knows the characters even though they don't watch it. So, like...
And, like, he said the same thing. He said nowadays people are just on their laptops and phones, whatever. People don't sit around in front of the telly like they used to when we were kids and watch something.
I thought maybe families still do watch EastEnders though at night together.
I don't know.
Me neither. Not having one, but...
You do have one.
Not
one that you sit watching
not
soap operas
typical
with.
family. Yeah, not like a parents and children setup.
No, that would be weird. At your age.
It would be very weird.
So then Jordan and Sam are in the garden just exercising and being... Jordan's like... Not Jordan, that sounds like... like clicking his fingers like that. He's like proper Nathan Barley, if you know what that is.
It's a character, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a hipster twat.
I've written there was a workout scene, but I can't remember anything about it. That's a bit I hope that you noticed.
I looked
what
at
were they talking about, though?
I don't know, he like
glazed
fancied
over.
or whatever. I didn't write anything.
Did they show that Chad
story.
using those suitcases as weights?
I think that was on bots, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, it was on bots, but I thought
We
it might
saw
be in
those
this scene.
suitcases, didn't we?
I touched them.
The code names on. You're like, ooh, a suitcase. I saw them before you. I was taking pictures of them before. Well, you
Could
were
have given
still...
me a heads
No,
up. I was
'cause you-
chatting
I
to that
was.
production
I was
woman.
trying to talk to you, but you were just like, trying to get your name known, trying to make a scene.
No, I was talking about National Trust opening in the house.
Okay. Yeah, Alfie went to that as well.
I know.
He's a proper super fan. He knows all the numbers of the series and everything.
And he's like, he's only 18, but he's watched old series on like YouTube and stuff.
And he watches US.
Stop going on about Alfie, will you?
I'm just
Getting a big
saying,
head.
if you're getting a bit tired, if it can't hack it anymore, there's other options.
Fresh blood out there.
So Barry was in the diary room complaining.
Yeah, he felt that his subtle and nuanced performance deserved more reward than what he got.
Yeah, and he also said he was worried about getting a horse's head in his bed.
Oh, because she found out that Marissa's a mob wife.
Yeah, and he said he doesn't even have a horse, so he's going to have to buy it first to be killed. I think Barry's been quite good value in the diary room, to be honest.
The best bit comes later with his lines that you can use or not if you don't want
But
to.
I've seen some people slating him on Twitter tonight, and I thought, fuck off, I think he's being quite funny.
They obviously didn't warm to his character in EastEnders,
he's
or don't
quite
know him.
dry.
Probably young people that don't know who he is.
Yeah, true. Then Jordan and Sam were saying Jordan accidentally stroked Sam's back in bed.
They're talking about whether they cross paths in bed. I think cross swords is what they're more worried about.
Sam Jam, they're calling themselves. Cringe bag is what I'm calling them.
Jam, not Sam. Jordan and Sam Jam. Jordan and Sam Jam.
Sam Cam.
Like Gaz and Lindsay.
Ginsey. What was the other one? Laz.
Yeah. And
I don't want a combined name of you. We're not going out.
Neither are Jedward.
Oh. Yeah, they are. More so than we are.
What did they say? They said something else. Gaz and Lindsay.
Oh, our mates on Twitter.
Yeah, on Twitter. Someone said on Twitter.
What
was the other Gaz and Lindsay?
There were so many things going on Twitter.
What's the opposite of Ginsey? Laz.
Yeah, I said Laz.
Oh. There was one that preceded that. I can't remember.
Well, our name don't work as a joint thing, does it?
Yeah, it does.
No, it don't. Then what?
Better get that Twitter account set up. Shit.
So then they were and then get the tattoos cancelled.
Oh fuck.
So then they were gonna
get mine removed.
You were gonna reveal it on the podcast. So then they were doing this crap thing where they like sat by those big pillows.
The housemates are playing a game
and asked each other personal questions.
Just who's done this more?
Who's fancied
Who's shagged
anyone?
the more women? Who's had the most Botox?
And that Brandy looked pissed off when they were like, "Oh, have you had a facelift?" She's like, "No, I just had Botox."
Didn't she say, I've only had my boobs done and my vagina tightened?
Oh, yeah, she
and
did,
then
yeah.
ended up admitting that actually she had her Botox as well. But she wasn't wanting to admit to the Botox, but the fanny tightening was fine. I was like, what?
You know who else had their vagina tightened?
Tell me.
Gemma Collins.
Oh. Must have been several procedures involved in that one.
You can still hear an echo of it. Bad person.
Right.
So
Paul...
who has the bigger penis out of Paul Denard?
Yeah,
and
Paul
Derek?
or Derek. Hang on. What word did that girl used to say?
Oh yeah, like
wonka.
weenie.
Biggest wonka.
It was something like
I
that.
thought she was asking who's the biggest wanker. Well, clearly Paul Denard in any situation. Mind you, he's against Derek Acora, so I'm not even sure.
Do you like Paul Denard as a housemate though? He's fun, isn't he? Is he bugging you?
Yeah, he's winding me up.
I like him. But I agree, he's walking a fine line, but I think he's good still.
Danan said he's never measured his cock. Now, I said that's bullshit. Every man has measured their cock.
I agree. Every man I know has measured it. At least when they were a kid, of course.
Yeah, of course. When you're younger, you're like, oh shit, am I like average or am I below average?
So come on, girls, how long?
You've seen the evidence.
You've been bragging about it all fucking night.
Have a look on Twitter, you'll see.
Check out our Facebook page, BB on Block.
Shit, we're clickbaiting.
I know.
On my cock.
I know. I might as well get something out of it. Then what? It was Sam's 25th birthday.
Oh yeah, and he got a football cake from Tesco's.
Did he like smash his face into it? I missed it. I couldn't be bothered.
I looked up and someone had cream on their face. Yeah, no, we were going to rewind it, but then some interesting conversation came up, so we stopped because it was about Sam suggested they do a Ouija board, and then Derek starts talking about Sam, not that Sam.
Sam, his Ethiopian go-to ghost.
Who said it's his own ghost?
Said it's his go-to ghost.
No, but someone said, Helen said, his own ghost.
Yeah.
His own personal ducklings.
Yeah.
His own personal ghost.
Hey, you need to work on your CVV impressions. You've not got an impression of anyone yet.
I've done a little bit of Trisha American.
That's not been great. Your American's not that good.
Oh, I'm like fucking...
You're better off with...
I'm like, what's his name? Can't do Americans.
You need Northern or Scottish, I think. They're your fortes.
Yeah.
Are there any Northern or Scottish?
Oh, Big Brother.
And then...
it ain't for me, Ralph.
But Derek said his mediumship has gone beyond the Ouija board.
Oh, shit, and he can see the future.
He doesn't need the Ouija board no more. Yeah, so who's going to win Big Brother?
Sam. Not that one. His personal ghost.
Do you know there's a Morrissey song called Ouija Board?
No.
Ouija board, will you work for me?
Let's hope they use it in the background when Derek Acora does his Ouija board.
And it spells out Stephen, which is Morrissey's name, piss off.
Great. Sounds like something I definitely need to look up straight after this podcast.
Got a really good video as well, actually. Check that out, listeners.
Chad's now.
Hold on, why is Sam
Ethiopian?
How is Derek understanding him? I already knew Sam was Ethiopian from back in my Most Wanted days.
Really?
Yeah, but
What language they speak in Ethiopia? French.
I'm not sure.
Because didn't France colonise most of Africa?
Probably.
And probably us as well, actually.
No, I don't think so.
Do we not?
Otherwise we'd all be, being cunts and smelling of onions.
No, not colonise us. We also colonise parts of Africa, you fool.
Sorry, our French listeners. I looked at the map the other day of who listens to us.
Oh, yeah?
It was mostly American.
Who's listening in Ethiopia?
It was
Sam?
No, there was basically no one in Russia listening to us.
Bastards, Russia.
And there was no one in Asia either, I don't think. It was
what about when I've been over there and listened?
It was Canada, America. There was a couple of surprises, though. Can't remember now.
We'll have to do a Ouija board to find out.
I'll let you know next time. Sorry, carry on.
Are we done with Sam?
Yeah, fuck him.
Chad started again talking about who he'd crack on to. Was it Gemma, Amelia and Sarah?
It was every girl in the house.
Basically, yeah.
And he said Sarah would take a bit of work.
Oh, yeah.
But he fancies the one with an attitude, which I think is Marissa. Do you?
The one with attitude?
Well, I only think that because of how he was talking with her later.
Hang on, Marissa's not single, is she?
I think she split up from that guy.
Oh.
Because the way he was talking about it later, he was like, fuck that guy, blah, 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 blah.
Oh, when they were just both wanking in the
Yeah,
garden.
yeah.
They do give them a lot of alcohol in Celebrity Big Brother, don't they? Much more than normal Big Brother.
Well, they're celebs. They've probably got vodka